this is the front page of the Metro section of the Boston Globe. I mean, really something has to be done. Has to be done about the press. You know, about the media. You can't just corrupt the world like this. You know? And then there's this. Yeah. Being formally granted one of the state's casino licenses. Alright, so what they're very obviously doing is this word grant. That actually now has a code meaning in terms of the conglomerate giving power to people who stalk me. Because I talked about that, I wrote about that. I said that there are people who are part of the conglomerate who are trying to encourage people like that person Zoxum who was stalking me, that guy Skip who was stalking me, you know, and now I'm saying that they're trying to, you know, grant power to people who just do horrible things to me and attack me like that. And then there's this is just absolutely horrifying. This is. I mean, it's just. I'm not even going to worry about like the rest of this. I mean, I suppose I could. You know. I mean, it's just. But there's always so much to talk about. Anyway, yeah. When I was in the hospital and the medical director was trying to take me to court to try, even though he knows without question that I am not delusional, he was going to try to take me to court to get me, you know, medicated with all these drugs. And say that I was delusional about everything that I say that's happening to me. You know, it's just, I mean, it's disgusting. It's horrifying. And he took it farther than any other doctor had done in any hospital. I mean, he actually was trying to take me to court. So I wrote a letter to the judge describing, you know, what I was going through, talking about stuff online. You know, saying that you could look at my blog, you could look at the blogs that have been created to attack me, and you could see that I'm not delusional at all, and that I have a lot of stress. You know, and of course, when I go to, good. You should not have teachers. You know, you should not have sex offenders hired as teachers. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, and I go through so much stress and really can't get any emotional support for any of it because nobody's willing to like really listen to what I have to say about it. You know, they just not listen, call me delusional, that kind of thing. You know, and also abuse me themselves. And then there's this. This is something that I talked about yesterday when I went to the respite, when I went to the crisis unit. And I was talking to someone, I was joking around with somebody about how I had, you know, not originally gotten help with getting a letter sent to the judge, and I ended up getting it faxed from the hospital, which was really, really important. And my lawyer got a copy of it, you know, the lawyer who was assigned to me by the state got a copy of it, and the hospital's attorney got a copy of it, and it was very, very obviously written by someone who was not delusional, you know, and here it is. So how much, it's just people watching through the windows all the time, right, and having people, you know, read my lips, and read the lips of the other people who I'm talking to, you know, and or they're watching through whatever other cameras there are in the building, you know, in public areas. I mean, something has to be done about the media. You know, the media cannot behave like this. A free press is there to make sure that the government is not oppressing the people, but it's the media that's now oppressing the people.